And you were just 14 the last time the Reds made a full season, postseason. You're from Los Angeles. What does it mean, starting game one here in LA? You just grew up down the street, went to Notre Dame High School. What does it mean?
Yeah, just very special. Trying to take everything in, smell the roses, but still have a task at hand. So, you dream about games and moments like this. It's cool that I'm able to come back home. But yeah, obviously still a task at hand and trying to get it done. So a lot of emotions, but a lot of great emotions. So.
Did you grow up a Dodger fan, or?
Yeah.
Questions for Hunter? Maybe.
Who's up next? You have second row here?
Hi Hunter, how are you doing? It's been a roller coaster for you guys since you clinched to the playoff just yesterday. Now you're hours away to start to get on the mound in the playoff for the first time in your career. Have you decided if you're gonna stick with your usual routine tomorrow, or maybe add something new to mark such a big moment?
Nothing changes. Obviously it is a more meaningful game, but the process stays the same. From the moment that I wake up all the way until the first pitch, and even from the first pitch to the last pitch in between innings, all of that good stuff. So nothing changes. The process stays the same. Mindset stays the same.
Back right corner, Hunter.
Hunter, how's your dad feeling with this? He gets to see you here. I'm sure he's thought about this moment. What was that conversation like, knowing you'd be starting here?
Yeah, just a really proud father. I saw him last night, and my mother as well, and my brother and my sister's in college, so I didn't get to see her, but got to spend some great time with my family last night, and just a full circle moment. And he was my father was my coach from the very beginning, and has been there for every step of the way. So for him, I think his biggest thing is he's just a proud father, and he's going to be able to enjoy the game, but also I know he'll be stressing just like every other game he comes to, but all for good reason, and he's just a really proud father.
Questions for Hunter? Second row.
Hey Hunter, how are you?
How are you?
Good. You had a start here at Dodger Stadium not long ago. Just wondering what you think you can pull from that and do to maybe have a better outcome.
Every game is different, so like I said earlier, the process is the same. Obviously taking each pitch at a time, each batter at a time, each inning at a time, and being able to just execute, make pitches, and fall, let the cards fall where they may. I put it in God's hands, and I can't control that. All I can control is my process, and taking one pitch at a time, and having the utmost confidence in myself to execute.
Throw right in the middle, Hunter.
Just out of curiosity, what was kind of life in the bullpen like yesterday? Did you take anything from a different vantage point? Any different feeling watching a baseball game from down there?
Yeah, it's a little harder to follow just because you're a lot further from the action. Obviously, being in the dugout, you're used to being closer to all the plays and even the interactions of the players coming into the dugout after the innings. So definitely a different perspective being out there, but it was really, really, really cool just from the opportunity to see it from our relievers' perspective, the ups and downs of the game, the emotions, the roller coaster of just all of that stuff, and it was just really, really cool to be able to see it from that perspective. And I don't know if I'll ever, be in that position again. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But just an appreciation for kind of the mental toughness and strength that it takes for relievers to, obviously get it done. Lodolo coming out of the game, he had like 2 minutes to warm up. So seeing him trying to flip that switch in a position he's never been in, and obviously trying to get the job done, it was special, but pretty cool to see from that perspective.
Third row on your left, Hunter.
Hi, I wanted to ask you about Shohei Ohtani. You haven't allowed many hits or home runs to Shohei. What's been the key to facing him?
Just continuing to double down on strengths and knowing who I am as a pitcher, and having the utmost confidence in myself. Like I said, obviously a great talent, But I'm also in the big leagues as well, so continuing to just believe in myself. And like I said earlier, it's really just about taking one pitch at a time and being able to execute to the best of your ability.
Questions for Hunter? Bob, up front
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
When's the last time, if ever, have you been here at Dodger Stadium watching a postseason game?
Tell that on myself, but I was here for the World Series last year. So.
Oh, yeah, okay. Any other time as a kid, like watching a Dodger pitcher, go, I'd like to be like him one day?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I grew up coming to these games as a kid. So like I said earlier, to be here, it's a full circle moment. Just really special. And I can't remember the last postseason game as a kid before becoming a professional player. I can't remember. But there were multiple nights where I got to see Gagne pitch and other great Dodger players. So just a full circle moment.
Let's go. Al, get your mic.
All right. What game, the World Series, were you just coming as a fan?
MLB hosts a player suite for the World Series, and there was a lot of current and former players in that suite. So I think it was 2 and 3. I can't really remember the games, but there was a lot of us up in there and got to watch it and had a lot of fun.
And have ticket requests for you been any crazier than they normally would be for a regular season start that you've made?
I don't play that game. I figured that out even before I got to the big leagues, just talking to a lot of former players that I knew and had relationships with, and you can go down a pretty vicious rabbit hole when it comes to that. So I feel like I've been able to keep my distance with certain things of that nature and keep my circle small. I've always been able to manage that pretty well as my family. So nothing too crazy, just all immediate family, friends.
Anything else for Hunter? All right, Hunter, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.